Happy New Year! Happy New Year, guys! How are you doing? This is my first video for 2022. Yay! So I've seen you cry, guys. I've seen you guys calling me all over. Muthoni, come back, welcome back, come back to YouTube. Umekaa sana. Well, I'm back. I'm still curating my content for 2022. I'm so happy to be back. I love what I do on YouTube. My name is Muthoni Mukiri. For those who are new, I am a life coach. I help people make better choices when it comes to the emotional and mental wellness. And yeah, so if you want one-on-one sessions, you write me an email, muthonismission@gmail.com. So you guys, I'm still doing the sessions, but they take a bit long because I really have to have solutions for my clients, for people looking at making better choices. Sorry guys. So if you're new, subscribe so you can be part of this wonderful, amazing family. So my episode today, I didn't know what I wanted to talk about today, but I just knew I had missed you guys and I just wanted to be back. I wanted to launch my channel in 2022. I am still working on my YouTube studio. I've gotten out of the rooms at the house and I'm just a small tiny room. I'm just trying to make it my shooting studio for YouTube. But in the meantime, I'm just here all over the couches, shooting from everywhere, all corners of the house, which is okay. So after I'm done with my studio, I'll put a video here so you guys can see what I've done with it. Not much, it's a very tiny space, you guys, but I'm doing a bit of decor here and there, the walls, and setting up everything so I can be more comfortable, so I can stop shooting from the dining table, from the living room, from the bedroom, everywhere. Yeah, so I can be a bit more focused. So I didn't know what I wanted to talk about today. I'm still curating. I'm still coming up with my content for 2022. I'm still coming up with a theme. I'm still, having a plan for 2022. But first things first, you guys, I was looking at the YouTube art. Is it called that? I was looking at my numbers and I realized I have done 120 videos. You guys, 120 videos in a year. Imagine, do you know 1, 2, 3? 120 videos that I have worked on, I have researched on, I have been busy shooting like a whole year. Baka nikajiambia, hey, I am so proud of myself. I am very proud of myself. So, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for, camping here, for binging the episodes, for those who write to me. I see your responses, guys, and I'm so grateful to you. And I'm so happy I'm part of your healing journey. I'm part of your self-awareness journey. Like, I love that. That's exactly why we have this channel. So my first episode, I didn't know what I wanted to talk about, for starters, but this morning when I was going to buy groceries, going to buy some house stuff, I found an accident. I bumped into an accident by the road, and it was between a small saloon car and a rider, like a motorcycle guy. So the saloon car had knocked off the motorcycle guy. He was and he died instantly. So he was just lying there on the ground with the brains on the tarmac and just dead, just gone. And it got me thinking, and I went thinking about it. At some point by then, I had to pull over to the roadside to just really be like, Yani, now his life is over. Like, his life has just gone like that. So, and I thought about life, and I thought about a couple of things that I want to talk about today here. So that is why I've decided to name this episode, What is Life? Because that guy literally, like in a second like this, was gone. He was busy rushing whatever to deliver whatever it is he was delivering, and then in a second he's dead, like he's no more. And I thought about a couple of things and a few things, and one of the things that stuck with me is whether are you really ready? Are you really done? Are you really content with how you've lived your life by the time you die? I know most people are not. And this channel is about living a purposeful life, right? Enjoying life and living life in a meaningful way, living a happier, fulfilled life. So I thought about that. He looked young, like in his 20s. He still had his leather attire. I didn't look much because, you can't look much because of the way he was looking, but the way he seemed, the way he was bloody and all that, and his head was crushed. But he was in his 20s, like late 20s or probably early 30s. So his life had just begun, you know, like, because when you're in your mid 20s, late 20s, early, that's when you're really trying to live life. You're really starting to live life. So I thought about it, and when we die, when we think about death, we just think about what people are going to say after we die. We just think about how to be remembered after you die. But we think about the point you are at by the time you're dying. Sometimes we don't know if before you die there are flashbacks that you can see how your life has been. But I want to be able to look back at my life and be proud before I die. Like, I want, you know how that quote we use when we're going to make bad decisions, you only live once. Somebody sent me a quote on Instagram that said, you live every day. So I want to have lived my life in a purposeful way. I want to have really enjoyed my life. You know, life is a gift. It is a gift. Some people don't get it. Some people die at birth. Some people are never even born. They're still sperms and ovaries, you know. It is a gift you've been given. What should you do with it? And I don't want to die. I don't want to get to a point where I'm dying and look behind at my life and it's just blank. It's just full of pleasing people. It's just full of me comparing myself to other people. It's just full of me making other people cry, me being mean, me not utilizing what God has given to me, you know. And I want to live a meaningful life. I want, by the time I'm dying, I want to be proud of the life I have lived. And some of the things that make me happy, some of the things that make me feel like I'm living a fulfilled life is like what I do here on YouTube, like the life coaching, the healing stuff, what I talk about here, the awareness stuff. That stuff makes me feel alive, and I want to do it every day with every being I have. I saw that person and you know, it just slapped the hell out on my face. I was like, whoa. A minute you're fine, the other minute you're gone. What is life? Like, how have you lived your life? We live every day, by the way. Sometimes we are good at procrastinating. We're good at postponing things. We're good at saying, those things I'll do next year. When God gives you a gift, when God gives you a purpose, it doesn't come easy. But God never gives us temptation that we cannot handle. So we are huku saying, I'll start next month, I'll start next year. You don't know how long you have. You don't know how long you have. Make yourself happy. Live a meaningful life. Live a purposeful life. Some of the things that make me feel good are, like I've said, what I do here on YouTube. Number 2 is gratitude. Being grateful for what I have. For example, thanking God for a meal, giving me food to eat, for a supportive partner, for a business, for my YouTube channel. That is one thing that makes me feel grateful, makes me feel whole, and something I really want to continue to do. Also, kindness. I really want to be kind this year. And I just wish the world was a little more kinder. Can we say kinder? Kind. We are so mean to one another. We are so judgmental. We are gossiping. We are just comparing ourselves. We can't wait for people to break up. We are happy when you see bad things happening. We just want to tell everybody, I told you so, you know. I just wish you were more kinder, and that is one thing I want to do. Outside your children, outside your relatives, outside your everybody, looking at your life, have you lived your life the way you would have wanted to? Have you lived your life in a meaningful way? Are you happy about how you've lived your life, about the decisions you've made? You know, are you happy about that? Sometimes we think that living a legacy is when you have left a big company, when you have left a big name, when you have left. But living a legacy is the single soul you will touch using your life. Imagine the single person who is so grateful that you helped them in some way, that you were nice to them, that you were a blessing to them. That is your legacy. Outside everybody else, have you lived your life for you? I want to live my life for me. Outside my children, outside my relatives, outside my fans, outside my husband, I want to live my life for me. So you guys, I want to challenge you, 2022, live your life to the fullest. Do things that make you feel happy, that make you feel whole, and stop wasting time with people who don't choose you. Stop wasting time with people who don't care about you. Live your life for you. Stop pleasing people. You know, stop spending your money all over on people who are so ungrateful or people who are taking advantage of you. Purpose to live a meaningful life, guys. Do things that make you happy. Do things that make you feel like you're a good person. I've done a lot of videos about living a purposeful, a purposeful life. Make yourself proud. By the time you're getting to that grave, live your life for you. Enjoy your life. Sometimes we are so crazy about saving money that we forget to live life. We are so crazy about building houses, about investing. You're doing it for you for later. But don't forget, we live life every day. That dead man on that tarmac didn't know today was going to be his last day. But he's gone. I just hope he lived his life the way he wanted. You know, nobody really, until you die, that's when you know what really happens after death. Until you die. Before that, the only thing you're sure of is today. Is the life you're living now. So this was my first episode. What is life? Like, how do you want to make, let me down at the comment section. How would you want to make yourself proud? How can you live a more purposeful life? I just don't want to think about what people are going to say about me when I die. I just want to think about every day that I have lived that life. Have I been happy? Have I enjoyed? Have I made myself proud? Have I utilized the gift of life that God gave to me? Have I been a blessing to other people? Another lady was telling me every time she's in a situation or a dilemma where she has to make a decision, maybe to help a stranger or to help somebody or to go out of her way for someone, she always asks herself what Jesus would do. What would Jesus do in this situation? And then she wants to be Jesus to somebody, like to help someone for life. I want to do things that make me feel whole. I want to eat a balanced diet. I want to take a lot of water. I want to be kind to people. I want to be grateful. I want to wake up every day with a purpose. I want to give value to my clients. I just want to be a blessing. I want to live my life in a good way. I really want to. I don't want to involve in stupid gossip and unnecessary drama. I just want to be happy in my life. I just want to cherish life before it's taken away from you. You don't know when it's gonna happen. But before that, what you have is what you have today. You have your life, you have today, cherish today. So guys, I will have more episodes starting now. This was my first episode. I just had thought about what is life and about how I want to live my life, you know. About how I want to change the world. You know what we talked about? If you want to change the world, what do? If you want to change the world, you start by changing yourself. If you think people should be nicer and kinder, you start by being kind. If you feel people should be more compassionate, people should be more caring, you start by being more compassionate and more caring. You start with yourself. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I have missed you so much. I love you so much, guys. And we're on this journey together. We ain't stopping. For those who want to start YouTube channels this year, I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. And God will bless you, and God will bless the work of your hands. And yes, there's nothing to be scared of. Yeah, for those who've told me they are starting YouTube channels this year. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. You can drop me an email on muthonismission@gmail.com. Bye. Have a nice evening.